Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana. If you are new here, you're highly welcome, and if you've been on my channel before, then welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyeliner and how I apply my mascara. So I would normally use Revolution eyeliner, Revolution mascara, and sometimes I use the Palmagrat, the Dark Star mascara, or the other one, anyone, and those are the only mascaras I would normally use. Okay, if you want to know how to apply your mascara or how to apply your eyeliner, then please keep on watching. For my liner, I'm going to use the Revolution flake liner, I think it's called. I would normally use this or the KVD eyeliner, but this does exactly the same thing with After Price. So this is what I would usually use to do my liner. So that's all you need. Okay, all right, the only second thing that you need to know when it comes to eyeliner is well, apart from your choice of liner, which preferably should be like a flick one. So if you look at this, it's got like a tipped pencil, so it's like very stiff, not too stiff, but stiff in such a way that you can manipulate it. So that's the best way to do your liner. I know some people prefer the messy liquid one. I don't usually use that. I try and help myself and use something like stiff and firm to do my liner. So what you would do is, depending on the shape of your eyeshadow, so like this one, it's just the basic. I haven't got like a spotlight or anything. So what I would do with this kind of eyeshadow shape is to just flick it to the side. And I like to do my eyeliner and flick the hand upwards just to give me a lift in my eye. I never do my eyeliner with it coming down. It usually goes up. So what you want to do is, I'm gonna go in my mirror, so if you don't mind, start at the end. So you really want to start from here, so be very careful. Stick to the lash line. Hope I'm not blocking you. It's quite difficult to do this without bringing a mirror close to my eyes. So stick to the lash line and just follow through. Can you see? In one stroke. Follow through in one stroke. So that is done. So all I'm gonna do now is to match the top. So I went from the outer corner there and met it with the top. Okay, can you see? Right there. So again, now I'm going to bend my hand. Just make sure you are kind of like wiping the end of this, so you don't have too much on the end. So I'm now going to flick it to the other side and start from the top. Now be very careful and just make sure that the line kind of is thick enough so there is no shadow peeking through. Basically the liner coats everywhere you want it to coat, so there are no gaps. Basically no gaps where you're seeing your shadow and there is no liner. So it's like drawing really. So all I'm doing now is now drawing the inside of what I did, and that's it. That's how I draw my liner. So I always start from the edge because that's the only way I can guarantee that perfect shape. I mean, although I've got a hooded eye, so eyeliner would never be perfect for me. But that is basically what I do. Starting from here, I always start from the inner corner and do that. Another way you can do it, if you don't have steady hands, you're going to need a mirror right in front of you. So what you do is you place your elbow on this other eye, on your other hand. So support this hand on your elbow, and I'll show you. I don't have any mirror in front of me, but basically this is what you do. This, by doing that, see, it's going to give you a steady hand, and then you mark it like that. Make sure the mirror is right in front of you, and then you do your eyeliner like that. That will give you a steady hand without your hand shaking. is the way I do it if I've got the mirror in front of me. So I'm now going to do the other eye and pray that it matches. Most of the time it never does. It's not easy. This is my good hand because it's my right hand, but having to using my right hand on my left eye is more difficult, but I'm going to try. Again, starting at the end. Oh dear, pray for me. Okay, now that that hand is done, now I can drag it. So you just want, ooh, I've made a mistake there, but we'll fix that. So making sure that they are the same, just follow the flick outward, and once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to bring it from the end. And you really want the end to be sharp, and that's why I like this. It's so thin, so thin. Alright, so now all I've got to do is make sure that every part of it is filled and there's no space where I can see my eyeshadow. I mean, there are times when you start with one eye, you mean it to be in one particular shape, but by the time you do the second eye, it's kind of got a different shape, so you got to come back and match the other side. So don't be alarmed, it happens to everybody. So what I'm just gonna do is now increase this, since that one went on a bit of a, it was higher than I was expecting, so I'm just gonna extend this a little bit as well. Can you see? So this is why I started with, that was the perfect line, the perfect size I wanted it to be, but when I did it on this one, was slightly higher. So all I did was then come back here and made this match this one, and that's all you've got to do. And with the bloop I did over there, bringing the line on my eyeshadow, all I would then do is go back to my eyeshadow and then just cover that. Actually, before I cover it, one tip to do is, once it's dry, use a spoolie to kind of remove the color, because sometimes when you're doing your eyeliner, it can come on your skin, or your mascara can come on your skin. The best thing to do is let it dry. Once it's dry, then flick it off with a spoolie. So that's what I'm doing now. I might even not need that shadow. Can you see? That's more or less flicked most of the color off. So I will now put my eyeshadow back to cover that, and nobody's none the wiser. See? All done. Okay, and that's it. That's how you do your liner. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I do my mascara as well. So for my mascara with my bottom lash, I'm using the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara. I like it because it's kind of like it's possibly the smallest brush I've got with all my mascaras. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's the smallest brush I've got. So I literally just coat. Alright, that's my bottom lash done. I'm now going to do the top lash, and I kind of flick my lashes from the top down. So I first do that, curl it up, be very careful, and curl it up. So I'm going to do the second one. For the second eye, make sure you put the excess back so it doesn't get messy, and flick upwards. Be very careful so that the black does not go all over your face. Okay, once I've done that, I would normally use the Revolution as my second coat. Sometimes I use the Revolution all through, but it just depends on my mood or which one I touch first. And this is the Revolution waterproof mascara. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the Dark Star mascara, just to give it a second coat. Why do we do this when we do mascara? The ugly eye. Okay, I'm gonna do the second coat now. Feels like it's inevitable for us to open our mouth when we're applying mascaras. I don't know. If you know why, you can put it in the description box. And then now I'm gonna coat underneath. So I'm kind of like bringing it up. then do the second coat for the second eye. That's my eye done. So no fake lashes today. Alright, that's me done. So my liner is on and my mascara is on, and this is how I apply my eyeliner and mascara. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't. And thanks for watching. Until next time, see you. Bye.